the homegrown. Not a single person on this stage is from here. But everyone lives here and they're all working their craft right here in Charleston. So that's why they're homegrown. And this next guy is super funny. We've done shows, a lot of shows together. We've been to Florida together, and that's really about the only place we've been to do a show together. But he is really funny, good friend of mine. Give it up for Vince Fabra.
What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? Yeah. Enjoying the show so far? Yeah. Where to begin? I'll begin with a question. How come every time you're running late to pick somebody up and that person calls you, you always lie and say you're like 7 moves ahead of where you actually are? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm on your say you're getting out of the shower, you know? If I'm ever running late to pick you up and you call me, this is what I say, this is what really is happening. Yeah, man, I'm on the interstate. I'm just leaving my apartment. Yeah, man, I'm just leaving my apartment. I just woke up. Yeah, man, I just woke up. I'm about to take a nap. But if I tell you that I'll be there in 20 minutes, I will be there in 20 minutes. I just gotta take a shit first, alright? And I need you to respect that time. I've got FIFA on my phone, and I don't give up until I either win or my legs go numb. So hold your horses. Hold your horses. I'll be there, man. I'll be there. Hey, who's visiting Charleston right now? By a round of applause. I'm sorry. Cool. Awesome. Good deal. Locals? You guys? Where you at? Cool. Whether you're local or visiting, I don't know if you've heard this new radio station here playing in the Charleston airwaves. 95.9. Today's best music without all the rap. Just say what you really mean. 95.9. 95.9. Today's best music without all that black people stuff. Do you love Colby Calais, Coldplay, Matchbox 20? We've got a radio station for you. 95.9. Safe neighborhood music. The perfect marriage between the hits of yesterday and the hits of today. Now, obviously, that's a heterosexual marriage. Yesterday's hits being the male, today's hits being the female. 95.9. A good alternative to the radio is the CDs. But I take terrible care of my CDs, so all my CDs skip. You know, and you put it in track 1, and it skips a little bit, and then you just listen with like this hesitation, you know? Like you just know it's about to mess up again. It's like loving someone, but not being able to trust them. You know what I'm saying? You're just sitting there, you're driving, and you're like, oh, this is going so great right now. But I know you're about to fuck up. You're feeling good, it doesn't skip for a while, you let your guard down, you start jamming, and then skip, she blows one of your friends. And now you can't trust CDs anymore. It didn't skip for a while, you guys. About 6 tracks without skipping. Are we talking about CDs anymore? I don't even know. And it always seems to skip like on your favorite part. You know, like you're getting ready to jam and it's like, and I know what it means. This is my favorite part. To walk alone, the lonely street of dreams. Here, fuck, man. And that guy riding shotgun always thinks he's hilarious. Remix, shut the fuck up and wipe this, you dick. No remix in here. Don't remix that song. The worst is when you just put the CD in and your CD player's like, what the fuck was that, man? No way I'm eating that. You wipe it off, you put it again, it's like, same thing, you just tried that. Technology is supposed to make things easier, you guys. Sometimes it makes your life a little tougher. Like, I don't trust the debit card readers at the gas station. Because sometimes the only security question they ask you is, do you want a car wash? I feel too safe about that. However, my bank should know, if I ever answer yes to that question, that ain't me, all right? Send the deputy over there, there's a petty theft in progress. Okay? Especially if they go with the Super King and vacuum option. Seriously. Calling all cars, that's some serious stuff right there. Technology always gets me down. Sometimes when you use your computer, it gives you that like blue screen of death. You know, Control-Alt-Delete, not getting it done. The only thing you can do is just hold down your power button until your computer like gives up and shuts itself off. You know, that's the equivalent of like choking out your computer. You know? Like, oh, you just want to freeze up right now, huh? You think you're real cool? How about now? Yeah. It'll be over soon. Go to sleep. And just like two drunk guys at the bar, 20 minutes later, they're best friends again, you know? Looking up sports scores, checking out hot chicks. Sorry I choked you out, man. Shouldn't have froze up on you, bro. That's on me. That's on me. And we've moved on. We're past it. We're past it. I do a lot of driving for work. I travel the country speaking into a microphone. Some welcome state signs. The states say welcome to. The Midwest really loves Abraham Lincoln. Kentucky, the birthplace of Lincoln. Indiana, Lincoln's boyhood home. Woo, Indiana. Illinois, land of Lincoln. Why don't all the other states just get on board? Let's go 50 for 50. You know what I'm saying? Here's some that I came up with. Mississippi, not a fan of Lincoln. Drive east into Alabama, still not a fan. No. Haven't changed our mind. Haven't changed our mind. Nevada, come play our penny slots. Who's on the penny? Lincoln. South Dakota, home of Mount Rushmore, featuring Lincoln and 3 other dead assholes. Ohio, even Lincoln was like, nah. Hawaii, Lincoln never knew about us. Frowny face. Michigan, we could have called it the Taft Town car. Exactly. Now you gotta understand, number one, they can't all be gold, okay? Number two, I put a lot of responsibility on you as an audience member right there. You had to know that Lincoln Town cars is what I was talking about. That they make those in Michigan, and that Taft is a president. I apologize, okay? You didn't come here for a history lesson, right? That joke is too many connecting of the dots, man. What's going on there? And like the last one that I came up with, what if they did it alphabetically, you know? And it was like, Wyoming, like seriously, what else can are we still, Lincoln. Welcome to Wyoming. I've got a girlfriend, and I love her very much, but when she gets drunk, she has a tendency to point at people and talk shit at a very public volume. I see this girl's like, oh, that's me. I'm so sorry. She is so embarrassed. That's not her. I'm not talking about you. My girlfriend, drunk, pointing, shit talker. When you're the boyfriend of a drunk, pointing, shit talker, you gotta be on your toes. You gotta diffuse any situation at a moment's notice. You know what I'm saying? Like some roided out dude steps up, rocking a tap out t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Just mad as hell. He's like, hey, who's talking shit about my girlfriend? You know what I'm gonna do? Listen up here, Juicehead. This bitch right here. She will not shut up, alright? She's been warned. We've already talked. I'll talk to her again. Babe, listen. This guy will kick my ass, alright? But if I swear to God, if he touches you, I will call the authorities. Call the authorities. I'm glad that I have a girlfriend because, like, guys in 2012 that hit on girls nowadays are just really bad at it, and I'm glad that I'm not in that stupid rat race. For example, ladies, if you've ever been out with a ladies' night, you asked a guy to take a picture of you and your ladies. Has anyone ever done this? Party rock. No, seriously, I got you, right? That's not that big of a deal in 2012. Let's wind the clocks back a little bit. Hey, could you take a picture of me and my friends? Sure. Can't touch this. Hey, dude. I had 6 left on this roll right here. Now when I go to Walgreens and print doubles, I gotta see your face twice. Who are you? Wind the clocks back a little bit more. Hey, can you take a picture of me and my friends? Sure. Who's bad? Dude, what are you... This costs $7. What's my phone number? 8675309, okay? Call it up. 80s Tommy Two-Tone. I'm making you think again. I apologize. Can we do one more? You guys want to see me go back one more with that?
Yeah.
Cool. It looks like this. Could you take a family portrait of my family and I? And the guy's like, yeah, sure thing. We tilled the fields for 7 years to save up for this photograph. Who are thou? Anybody excited about football season? I love football. I'm excited. I love the little idiosyncrasies that come along with football traditions and things like that. The first is the Gatorade dump on the winning coach, right? The first guy that ever got that Gatorade dump must have been really confused. Like 3, 2, 1, we win! What the hell, you guys? This is my favorite shirt. Now, I had one of my friends who's a trivia host and a freelance writer tell me that it was Bill Parcells after Super Bowl whatever. By the way, trivia host, freelance writer, one of my successful friends. Felt the need to correct that joke. So I imagine they interviewed like Mr. Parcells, Coach Parcells, you just won the Super Bowl, how do you feel? Man, defense played great. Special teams made the difference. What was all that Gatorade business? I'm sticky and wet, this sucks. Second little thing that I think the first time it happened just blew people's minds in football, the play action pass, right? Quarterback fakes the handoff and then throws the ball. It had to blow people's minds the first time that happened. The defense was like, what? What? This guy's a sorcerer. What the heck? Clearly, he just handed that ball off. Did we not all see? Are we playing with more than one ball? Check him for 2 balls. Okay, I know that's funny because I said it like that. But he has 2 balls. Shut up! This is serious. He's got 2 balls. And now NFL Films has got it. It's like, remember that game between the Bears and the Packers when Patches O'Reilly accused Bear Bryant of having 2 balls? Makes me giggle as well. My favorite football team is the New Orleans Saints. The Saints fan in the crowd? Cool. I knew this joke about the Saints when I was pretty young. 8 years old. I didn't know why it was funny, but I knew it was a joke. Turns out the reason that joke was funny, because it was disgustingly dirty and something no 8-year-old should ever know or share with the world. I thought the best time to unveil this material was at a family function that my parents were hosting. So everyone's sitting around, we're eating, main course. Raise my hand up like, I've got a joke about the Saints. And everyone says, share it with us, young Vince. And this is what I said. Do you guys know what the Saints should change their name to? And everyone said, no. What? And at 8 years old, I said, the 69ers, because they suck at both ends of the field. Yeah. It is a good joke. Yeah. That night, everyone was laughing, except Mom and Dad. Got sent to bed early that night. Man, my dad really is a source of comedy inspiration for me. Not that he is funny himself, but just so easy to make fun of. We're going into the dad segment, you guys. That was our segue into the dad segment. Right? The first time I ever did stand-up comedy, it was in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was the day before Thanksgiving. My dad's sitting front row. I walk up. He grabs my arm. He looks up at me and he goes, you ain't gonna make an ass out of me, are you? And I was like, no, I did. I made an ass out of him. After the show was done, he grabbed the microphone, made his way to the stage to get me back. Seriously. Every picture of my dad coming out after the show, right? And so here's what happened. This was his best joke. I'll tell it to you, word for word. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. You're gonna be eating turkey. You could eat turkey any day of the year. Why is tomorrow so special? I think we should eat porcupine. End of joke. That's it. That was it. No explanation as to why we should eat porcupine. No explanation as he just thought of one thing that wasn't turkey. He was like, shit, I'm going down this path. I gotta commit. I don't know what to say. All these animals to eat. Porcupine. You're welcome. What does that mean? My dad was one of those guys that always worked really hard for what he had. And I remember one time being really young, my mom, my dad, my sister, and I at the grocery store. My dad comes back, he slams the trunk on the car, and he's approached by a high school buddy. The high school buddy says, Big Art, that was his name. Art, big, put together. Big Art, you got this lovely family, beautiful wife, 2 great young kids, this new car. Man, life couldn't be better for you. And my dad shook his hand, they hugged it out, he came back to the driver's seat. He looked to us in the back seat and he said, did you guys hear that? He thinks this car is new, okay? Because I take care of my shit, take care of your shit, okay? Dad, I'm 6, I have no shit, you take care of my shit. If you want me to have nice shit, please take care of it. Don't make a life lesson out of this Kodak moment, you know? But, that's what you remember, you know? That's what you remember. You guys ever use a public restroom and you see the best hand dryer known to man? It's called the Dyson Airblade. You just dip your hands in, it's like a hand car wash, and you just, oh my God, that was awesome. I've seen one public restroom that even managed to mess this up. It was at like shoulder level. Alright? This is not as cool as this. Okay? This looks like I'm trying to get a cookie from the cookie jar on top of the refrigerator. I look like Frankenstein trying to find a light switch. I look like a mom that got talk to the hand confused with talk to the limp wrists. I look like LeBron James just shot a 3-pointer with 2 hands and I was like, what's up? I look like that scene in Terminator 2 when the T-9000 is chasing the car with the metal arms. You know what I'm saying? I look like a gay Nazi that's doing it wrong. I look like a 1950s heartthrob and my boyfriend is in a drag race and it's my job to say, go! To come to think of it, you guys, this doesn't look that cool either. My name is Vince Fabra. It's been a pleasure. It's been Dusty back out here.
Hey, give it up for Vince Fabra, huh? Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. I know a lot of people in the audience, so I want to thank you.